could, but we're not a club. Hey,
Oh,
welcome to the Fling Show. It's good to have y'all. We got lots to get to. First, I'm just going to send it over to Chris. How you doing, Chris?
I'm doing great. I'll get this 2 minutes quick because I know we have a great show lined up. First off, what an incredible weekend that we had for the second part of the McKinney match play bracket challenge for the intermediate division. It came down to the wire. What a great group of guys. What great competition. And what a beautiful day. I think you had a great idea in waiting until September and getting out of those hot months to do this, Hemi. So I'm so glad we did it. The phones have now lasted all through it, so I think we're good to go. But congratulations to our winner, Nate Clark. What a great job he did. We're going to have him on a little bit later. Also, this week, real quick, we're going to be going to Bear Branch. Hopefully, we don't have any rain. It looks like we're only going to have some cold temperatures. We're going to see the CCC teeing off their brand new league out there, Bear Branch, for the ladies. And we're going to have our wonderful segment today with Meredith and the new guests as well. So I look forward to that. So, Hemi, lead us forward, sir.
Oh, yeah, I was over there at Bear Branch today. It's playing great. No problems. No mosquitoes. No puddles. I was fine. My little old rusty cart made it through. No problem. Anyway, no, just looking forward to Wednesday. Meredith, I'm excited to get to your guest. I'm going to go ahead and let you introduce it. Thanks for showing up. We've got Chloe and Kelsey tonight. But
Yeah.
I'll let Meredith take it from here.
Yes, I'd like to our Kelsey Sweeten here. She is running our Chicks Chasing Chains. She's our world touring chick. So I'm super thrilled to hear what her, recap was on the TWC, and then introduce you to one of our grand champions. So Kelsey, tell me about it.
Yeah, so TWC was kind of hectic for me this year. Big shout out to Chloe for winning. She put up an awesome fight, man. Rec is not what it used to be. Last year I won novice at TWC, and I was like trying to take rec this year, and I just didn't do it. I played a 2-day. Oops, sorry, I don't know how to work computer things. I worked all week after playing a 2-day B tier the weekend before. So I was dead. I was just exhausted and running league. So it was a lot. But I definitely didn't play my best, but I had fun, and I can't wait to get revenge next year because I'm coming back for it.
Yeah. Your game has come so far. Like I'm so scared.
And I'm moving up to intermediate after this year, even though I can still play rec because, why not? I'm ready to be at y'all's level though. I want to play with y'all all the time.
It only gets better if you move up.
Absolutely. That's the goal. So Chloe, I see her moving up at a few tournaments coming up. Hey.
So Chloe, out of 18 of rec at TWC all around Texas and beyond, like she took it. I'm so proud of you, Chloe. Come on and share us, your experience.
Thank you so much. Yeah, kind of crazy. I didn't expect it at all. I didn't go there thinking I was gonna win. I was just like trying to have a good time, and thank goodness I had Ben with me to help me manage the wind because that was crazy hectic. And we learned I do not have strong enough fairway drivers for that.
Same.
Yeah. But
I'm like complaining. I'm like, we don't get wind like that really in Houston.
No.
I mean, a little more on y'all's side of town, but not like that. That was crazy.
Yeah. Occasionally we'll see ripping wind, but that was crazy. It was really crazy. But yeah, I'm kind of super stoked about it. I still kind of don't believe it. I am moving up to intermediate for JBO and going forward. So just trying to be more consistent with playing and kind of nervous.
So was this your first Texas Women's?
Yes. This is my first year playing sanctioned events. And before this, I only played 2 events. And before this, everything I played was Gorilla Disc Golf. So.
Okay.
Aren't you playing? You're playing with me soon, right? Like, are you playing states or not?
Yes. I'm playing states with you next week.
With next weekend. Yay. It's gonna be fun.
I know.
This has got to take it.
I know. I'm excited that I know someone going in because
Yeah.
super
Def-
comfortable.
Good
Last
luck.
year, the
ladies.
girl that won states was from like Arkansas, and I was really sad that like she took it back there instead of it staying in Texas. But I think it's all Texas girls this year. So.
Good luck, ladies. I'll see you at GBO or JBO, not GBO.
Yes. See you at JBO.
Go get one of those awesome trophies.
I'd like to add I'm going to be putting together with some ladies helping me a clinic probably January time, and it's going to be free. And I really want to give each lady that signs up, a nice little pack as well. So I'll be reaching out to some sponsorships. The main focus is clinic, running stations, and then we might have like a little fun doubles, or I'm not really sure just yet. But anyway, super thrilled about that. I just wanted to kind of put that bug in my ears. And good luck to you, ladies.
Good prize packs and stuff.
Yes, it'll be one time. And junior girls are encouraged as well. So awesome. So good luck at Texas State. I wish I could be there. There's just so much going on. That's Texas though. It's like finally cools down and we're like
every single weekend. I know. I'm so tired.
Mm-hmm.
yes,
we don't
y'all,
get an off season.
Kelsey flies around and I was a flight attendant and that takes a toll on your body. So she doesn't just go to work and drive to work.
Yeah.
Down.
I have to be up at 3:45 in the morning. I'm like already dreading it, but
Nope.
Oh,
Thank y'all for joining us, ladies.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thanks, ladies. Congrats.
thank you, ladies. Woo, woo. We'll see y'all Wednesday, hopefully.
Yep.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
See y'all.
Bye.
Bye. Well, up
That
next,
was great.
who do we got next, Chris? What's going on now?
Well, now what we have coming on, we have our champion. But he's only champion of the second bracket match play, and that's the wrong champion. There's the other champion. There he is.
There he is.
Now we have two champions. So, okay, what we have here is a failure to communicate. Some men you just can't reach. No, I'm just kidding. That's an old movie quote. Y'all, they went right over their head right there. Anyway.
Cool hand loose, man.
Cool hand. Yeah, we
It's in the
got
Guns
that
N'
one.
Roses song also. But anyway, what we have here is we have our two champions of our intermediate match play challenge bracket. What ended up happening is for all the other brackets, we could only run one. But for some reason, this one got so deep, we had to run two. So what we did is we ran two brackets independently. So these two gentlemen, they've already won their cash, but they haven't won the fame yet. And the fame is that beautiful trophy that Mr. David Himmeline has right behind him, along with their picture on the Wall of Fame for a fling show, which will also get them into our match play champion Wall of Fame challenge match play that we're going to be having at the end of the year once we decide who all of our champions are. So without further ado, Mr. Nate Clark, who won over this weekend an incredible 2 days of golf. May I add that I got to witness every single round of them. That just happened to work out what cards I was on. And Mr. Brian Reisinger, who took the first one, which was just as riveting, just as tough, and just as compelling. Welcome, gentlemen, to the Fling Show. Thank y'all for coming on tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
You bet. What you got for him, Hemi? Because I know I got a few questions.
I guess I'll start off with Nate. I told AP this the day before. I was like, when all the lucky guys showed up and they were hanging out, I went over there and talked to Nate. I talked to AP, and I said, about hole 12 it gets really quiet. And anyway, it got quiet, even though it was kind of chatty at first. But about that point, maybe hole 14, yeah, right in there. I think you took that skin on 14. But
I took the skin on 10.
10.
Okay.
10.
But I guess my point is it seemed like you just put your head down and you went into a different kind of zone. Like you were just, kind of putting all the distraction out and just putting your head down and going, waiting for your moment. And then you had a moment. on talk about hole 19.
So going into 19, I knew once 18 was pushed that the last 3 holes were either going to get put. I had a feeling going into those last 3 holes that either Aaron was going to take it with his 4 skins, or someone was going to just absolutely park it, and everybody else is going to have to do their job. And I still had the box from taking those 2 skins all the way back on hole 10, and just happened to lace a perfect drive down there and put it about 5-7 feet away from the basket, something that regardless of my putting for the day, I couldn't miss.
Yeah. Hey, when we were walking down there, I told Chris was like, he didn't know if you had blasted past it or if it came up short or whatever. I said, no, he's parked. I could tell by the flight of it that one's just sitting there.
Once it hit the ground right behind that one tree and I saw it skip up, I was like, oh my, a wave of relaxation just went over my body, because a lot of anxiety was able to wash away.
You took it right there. How about that putt, Aaron's putt on, he went a little bit long on his upshot on 18.
Yep.
And that was a must get.
That's the beauty of the skins play, is you find yourself rooting for your opponent.
Oh, we were all rooting for him at that point, except for Jared.
Please make this putt. Just push it.
Yeah.
Well, Brian, I have a question for you, because obviously this is the only time in which we've had a winner of a bracket going to have to play another winner of another bracket. So you got to sit there and watch. How, one, was it compelling for you to sit there and watch? 2, did you have a feeling who won was going to win? And did you find yourself rooting for anybody at that time?
It was a great match to watch. I was glad I wasn't going to come, but I was glad I came for round 2 on Saturday, man. It was really fun. Really great golf being played by everybody. But I told y'all before this started that Nate was my pick. I told you he was going to win it. And so it's going to be fun Thursday. I can't wait, man. He's a fun guy to play with, and he's an awesome golfer. So I'm pretty sure I'm the underdog here, but that's where I like to be. So I'm ready.
And so we have decided, y'all have decided that we're going to be playing this Thursday live at 4:00, teeing off at the wonderful, beautiful Wynwood Church, correct?
That's yes, right. Sir.
Okay. All right. So that's just now come out. Everybody's just now finding this out. Live Thursday, 4:00 from Wynwood Church. We're going to have the playoff for this beautiful trophy back here. Isn't that gorgeous? That thing is just absolutely stunning. And
that's going to look really good hanging on my wall.
Oh. So, Nate, I do have a question for you. I know you'd watched some of the match plays we had before. That was the first match play that I had witnessed where everybody was extremely chatty, especially for about those first, let's say, 6 to 7. Once we kind of got past 8 or old 8 and into 9, old and short 9, because that's who know the course is old finesse. I remember looking back at you, and I remember you making eye contact with me, and I could tell that something was just not going your way at that time. Can you kind of speak to how it kind of might have affected you from that start of hole 1 and the chatter that was kind of going on?
So I knew that I wasn't playing bad. I was making some good drives. Hole 1, I birdied it along with Hunter. We pushed that one. What started getting to me is when I started missing those little go-to putts that I usually am pretty good about making. That one on hole 3 where I went a little past the basket, but that shouldn't have been an issue for me. And I let Scroggins take it from me, and just little things like that start getting to me. And I had to start stepping away from the group and going to the very back and having a lot of conversations with myself and just telling myself, just keep playing, you'll find your opportunity. And it came late enough, but it finally showed itself.
This was for me as a spectator watching this thing. This was the first time since Chris and I have done this, where it really kind of the pieces kind of fell together real quick towards the end, and it, we didn't have to fuss about who got first, second, third, fourth. It just kind of bang, 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 made it really simple. But you finished it off, I guess, a couple of holes early, or pretty much. It was on 19. You had 20, 21 to go. And so then we play it out. How do you feel as a competitor? How do you feel about how that plays out? Because there's a game within the game after you get your win.
To be honest, after I won, I was kind of still in shock, so I really didn't think about second, third, or fourth after that. I realized when I went to go make my putt on 19 that I was missing I have 2 black putters, and I was missing one of them, and about to go make a very crucial putt. That's what went through my head is, where's my putter? So immediately after I made the putt, me and AP started looking for my putter, not even thinking about, oh, darn, there's still a match going on that I need to stick around and watch and participate in. And it's definitely still having to play for that placement, even though you know that first is out, second's most likely it's not reachable, knowing that you're fighting for those 2 spots. Scroggins told me he was just blessed to be there and had fun. It didn't matter if he got fourth or first. He just realized that it was just an amazing experience that he was able to be a part of. And that's kind of what part of the turning point of my round is. I realized that too, is it didn't matter. I was a part of something bigger than just a little bit of money. This is an awesome experience that we got to be a part of. And regardless of how it turns out, I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate the support that we get from, doing this, or a little link back and forth with Facebook and the interactions that are going on. I saw something there with your mom, and that was really cool.
Oh yeah. That's awesome.
Really, that to me, it's like, Chris and I really love this kind of channel of going for, the female in the sport, because it's kind of overlooked.
Yep.
And we've been lucky and blessed. And I told Chris, I think it's because they're the moms and the girlfriends, and so we just want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching. It's cool, enjoying doing it.
Yeah, all the support from everybody. I think Lewis, during our first round, Chris was saying, basically a bunch of his family members were logging in and out, watching, throwing up messages and everything. And I thought that was just some of the coolest stuff. That's something I mentioned to y'all before, is that being amateur players and watching these pros every weekend go out and be filmed, and you as an amateur, you still want to, you want that opportunity. You think about that and dream about wanting to be filmed and watched by your friends and family and everything else. And that y'all are giving guys like me and Brian and our competitors the chance to do that. And, in the next couple of weeks, you'll have the rec players doing that. I cannot wait to watch those guys. I think those are going to be some wild matches, like absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Chris loves the tree hits and stuff.
I love them.
There may be some more tree hits next week. I'm not sure, but anyway.
So Brian, did any of your family get to watch it, or your girlfriend, or I don't know if you're married. I think you're married. I forgot, but
No, I forgot to tell her that she could watch it live, and she was kind of mad at me when I got home. She was like, "You didn't tell me I could watch it while you were out there playing and comment on it." And I was like, "Oh, man."
So we'll expect to hear from. So Thursday we'll expect to hear from her. Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh yeah. I'll turn it up for her.
The word is out now. So speaking of messaging, Aaron just
always tell him,
congrats.
The reason why we do this.
Aaron was saying,
and the reason why we do this is to bring attention. It is to bring attention to these wonderful players that we have in our area on all levels. We say intermediate. We all know that both you two guys have the ability to go well above and beyond that. It's our pleasure to be able to present it. So thank y'all.
Yeah, definitely. And I was really entertained. I mean, I told somebody on Sunday or Saturday, just driving over, I was getting excited about just watching the matches, not just being a part of it, but just watching it, it's really cool. And Chris and I, we're working our way into this thing and trying to figure out how to do it right, where we're not in the way, not being a distraction in any way. And so, but we look forward to, the next few matches. We'll see how it goes. There's still COVID, rules you got to apply by. So we might have to have less gallery next time.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But how was that for you? Was that a hindrance, or were you enjoying it?
That's the answer.
Never
Right
mind.
there. That's the answer.
On hole 18,
right there.
they were really aware of the situation, and they got quiet. They knew when to get quiet.
No, I never had an issue as far as like I never once had to think to myself, tell them to be quiet or stop. I never had that issue with them.
Yeah.
I know there were a couple other players that might have. I love you, Matt Stevens, but you have the biggest mouth. Good night.
They
You're
were
just so loud.
Yeah, they were having fun.
And Brian,
he was having fun out there. It was like McClung said, it was a very talkative card, and that was part of the mental aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Now, Brian, y'all had a fairly good crowd also watching, but they weren't very vocal. Did that affect you at all, having everybody, following and gallerying around and watching the finals?
No, I tend to tune all that stuff out. Nothing really bothers me when I play. People talking my backswing, that doesn't bother me. It just, I kind of tune all that stuff out. When I step on the box, I'm in the zone. So it doesn't bother me.
Yep.
Did you have headphones, Nate?
No.
Okay. Do you have them for those emergency loud situations, or do you?
I'm kind of like Brian. I play a lot of different rounds with different people and kids, and I take my dogs to go play a lot. So I play with distractions on purpose. I don't blame distractions on my foul play. It's my mess up, not theirs. It's easier for me to perform in those higher pressure situations when I'm used to distraction. So that didn't bother me at all.
So far, all of our champions have pretty much in person. All of our champions have said the exact same thing. That's putting that disc in the basket. You don't think about anything else. People running around, screaming and yelling. So, well, we look forward to seeing y'all both compete on Thursday. Cannot wait. Couldn't have two better gentlemen, two better representatives, and I know I look forward to it.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Anything else, Tim, before we let them go?
No, good choice on Wynwood. I love it there. I think it'll be a great match play course. Good luck to both of y'all. Look forward to it. If there's anything we can do for you. I know there's not a, money pot, but we'll hook you up. We'll bring the drinks, whatever. What do you drink?
Nah, just
after dinner.
Bring your good company, gentlemen. That's all I ask. That's about it.
All right, I'll bring the trophy. And anyway,
we'll work up some surprise.
Yeah,
you never
we'll get
know.
some. Yeah, we might surprise you.
We'll have some surprise. You can't get anything past me, gentlemen. All right. See y'all later, guys. Thanks.
Right, appreciate it, guys.
Thanks, you
guys.
All right.
Good playing.
Thank you.
All right, Hemi. So now we got to get into what I have been looking forward to. We finally got the okay, the permission, the Grand Jefe, the Grand Poobah said, yes, we bless you. You may come and use our facilities, and we are going to be able to do our first annual BAT Fling Show Ace Race. You want to fill in the folks a little bit about what that's going to be about?
Yeah, the BAT stands for Bizarre Art Target. And so what we do is we're asking people who create their own baskets to bring it if you've made a homemade basket, or dress it up in some kind of wild way, kind of like the Houston art car. That's kind of what we're going for. We're going to have Nate Lefty Johnson's going to be there. and he's going to be with his fabulous tie dyes and all that good stuff. We're going to have LS discs there for sale. They'll have sets of the two of the discs were approved PDJ. So LS disc doing great over there. Lone Star discs over there. Travis Dillard, thank you so much for everything you do. They're also going to donate or, supply the free rentals for families and people that are in the church who might want to come try this thing out. So if you don't have discs, no problem. And also you can just bring putters usually, because these ace runs are going to be 180, 200, 210. We're going to keep it to where you'll get some aces, and we're going to pay half of the aces out to the people who ace. So you can make some money just by hitting some upshots and stuff like that. But so yeah, the other half will go to the charity, and we're thinking about we haven't finalized that, but we're talking about helping them out with baskets over there at the Woods Edge Church, and because they've got 9 holes there. It's a great warm-up course. If you're ever doing a Spring Valley mini or something, you want to go throw up shots, go to Woods Edge Church. Great for that. And they're working on keeping it mowed and stuff like that. But Tim, what's his last name?
Martin.
Tim Martin. Thanks, Tim.
Martin.
For everything you've done. Tim will be there all day with us too. On Saturday, which is Halloween this year. Is that correct? It's a Saturday. Yeah. So
It is.
all day Saturday, Tim will be there, and he's a very skilled player. Chris will be there as well. Also a very skilled player.
We'll be filming it.
Meredith, and we're going to be offering demos and just kind of helping people out, that come that might need some help on how to make the disc go where you want it to go. Anyway, it's October 31st.
Let me fill in the spot that you missed, Timmy.
Okay.
I'll fill in the spot you missed. We're also going to be having some wonderful art displayed by Mr. Himmeline right here for sale for you. Hopefully, I think you just mentioned Nate. We're also in talks with Lucky Aces, the Lucky Ace group, and them coming out also as well. And I know that we were thinking about also having a donation of discs for the church, for the kids, because there are 6,000 members of this church, and it's going to be broadcasted to them all as well. And so we're going to be trying to have a family fun time. We will be going off on tea times. We'll be setting those up so you can pay ahead, get your tea time in. We don't expect this course to take very long because, like Hemi said, he's got a good idea of how he wants to set it up. So it's only ace races, even the holes that are permanent. He's going to split some of those back in half and put some other wonderful baskets back for you to look to shoot at. The one that he's creating right now, I've already gotten to see it. It looks like it needs an engineering planning design to it. It's incredible. Can't wait for it to be finished. My wife and I are doing one as well. Nate Clark, the gentleman who just said that's playing this Thursday, he's going to be bringing one. So we're going to be looking for a lot of you guys out there to bring your baskets. We may be even asking you for your baskets to use them. So we look forward to this event and your support in it. And I can't wait to see what design Hemi comes up with, because I can tell you what, when you come driving in and you see it off the corner, sitting in that retention pond, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, when you come into the back entrance of the Woods Edge Church, it's right there by Spring Valley. And it's the north entrance, I guess it would be the back entrance. And when you come off, there's going to be a little elevated shot, a real nice little shot with the giant construction of a basket that I'm working on right now. Massive pumpkin. But then I've got another one, Chris. You don't know about this one. I've come up with this other one. It's going to be like a 9-foot tall eyeball. So anyway, it'll be fun stuff like that. And you look to your right, and it's just going to be, we don't know what's going to happen, but it could be fun. So come on out and bring your family. This is the one time where you want your entire family to come out, because a lot of times courses are so long, people get frustrated. They will have fun, I promise you.
Well, before we go, I have one thing I want to
thanks everybody for watching. Chris, you got anything else?
One more thing. We're finally kind of growing, and we're going to have our own website here shortly. Thank you to Mr.
Woohoo.
Matt Lang.
Yeah, thank you, Matt.
We're going to have some product for you guys to purchase. Hopefully, along with these PDGA approved LSD discs, we're going to have the Fling Show shirts, Fling Show buttons, Fling Show hats, and many other things to come. We're finally taking
The putter.
the next step. We love what we do. The Fling putter. We don't know if we can call it the fatty. We haven't really decided what we're going to call it yet, but stay tuned because we love the sports that you've been giving us, and we're finally taking that next step, and hopefully you'll take that step with us.
Yep. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching, everybody.
And peace.
Peace.
See you Wednesday. See you
Yeah.
Wednesday.